name is Nelly Wainaina. I'm the Group Director, Marketing, Communications and Citizenship at NCBA. We are delighted to be here with Dr. Choksi for the Albinism Foundation, which we've been supporting for 8 years now, since 2015. Education is one of the pillars under citizenship, and we always aim to inspire greatness and, more importantly, make sure that kids have a chance to education. And this is a really special moment for us to bring Christmas cheer to the kids and also celebrate our ongoing partnership with the Albinism Foundation. At least based on the budget that we have and the support for the foundation, we are sponsoring with 1.5 million shillings every year, and this goes towards supporting about 50 kids. And it's significant because if you look at the kids that are not able to go to school in this country, this is a really great opportunity for us to do our little bit, and believing that if we work together, we grow together, then we can take these kids to the next generation of leaders that we're looking for both in Kenya and in Africa. Continue partnering with Dr. Choksi. This is it's an initiative that's quite dear to our hearts, and even personally, when we see the need for education, we want more directors to come from this foundation. We want more presidents to come from this foundation. So we are really delighted to continue partnering and working with Dr. Choksi on the foundation. Asante. I believe the kids are from all over the country, so this is not just Nairobi based. If you look at the schools each of these kids are attending, it's from across the country, so we are supporting nationwide initiatives when it comes to education.
Of Dr. Choksi Albinism Foundation. My journey started of reaching out to people with albinism in 2007, when I realized that in albinism the real disability, the real challenge that they have is related to the eyes. I'm an eye specialist, I'm an ophthalmologist. So from 2007, I have been seeing all people with albinism for free. We have also been providing them with free prescription photochromatic glasses, which are very crucial for them, because without glasses, almost 70 to 80% could be considered to be legally blind. But once we give them the glasses, the correct prescription glasses, more than 95% come in the bracket of, walk out of the bracket of legal blindness. When I realized that most of the children were coming from extremely poor backgrounds, because albinism is a condition which is totally misunderstood in the world. It's a genetic condition. A child is born with albinism. Not that they get the white color later in life, they are born with albinism. Both parents have to contribute the gene of albinism for the child to be born. But because there is a misunderstanding about the condition, the father usually does not want to accept a white child as his own child, and most of the time he deserts the family. Either he asks the mother to leave the matrimonial home, or he himself leaves the family and goes away. So almost 60 to 70% of our children with albinism are single parent children. Some of the children are being brought up by grandparents. And so the financial position for most of the families is extremely, extremely poor. So in 2011, I realized that many of the children are denied the right to education. And so from 2011, I started a school sponsorship program. And when NCBA Bank came into the picture, we have really gone a big way. My foundation supports education of almost 90 to 100 children per year with albinism. So what Dr. Choksi Albinism Foundation is doing is giving the children a gift of sight, a gift of education, and our core mission is a life of dignity and honor for every person with albinism. Message to all parents with parents who have children with albinism is, remember that these children are the most intelligent, most beautiful, extremely loving children. Just give them a lot of love. Accept them as your most precious children, and give them a gift of education for all of them. And every person with a child with albinism must wear prescription photochromatic glasses that will enable them to keep their eyes open in the sunlight, because it's only the sun that, because they don't have pigment in the eyes, they cannot take the light on the eyes. So every child must get plenty of love in childhood, prescription photochromatic glasses before they go to school, and education in regular schools. I would definitely ask the whole world to ban education in Braille for children with albinism. They have enough sight to be able to study in regular schools. Thank you. The importance of today's get together was mainly to celebrate Christmas, because there are very few opportunities that I get my children to come together to celebrate. So my message to all them, the world, is a very Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year. This year, because of all the partners that have come forward, I'm looking forward to a very fruitful 2023.
Hello, my name is Goldalyn Kakuya, and I'm here at the Dr. Choksi Albinism Foundation Christmas party. We are hosting a number of children with albinism, as well as our main partner, NCBA. We're celebrating the milestones that Dr. Choksi Albinism Foundation has been able to achieve this year in terms of outreach and supporting children with albinism in terms of their education. And I think it's really lovely to see so many young people who are very confident, very bold, and very grounded in what their goals are. And I think that supporting them is really important for them to realize their dreams and their potential. It warms my heart to see other young people with albinism who look up to me, doing well and doing the best that they can, to find out about their passions, pursuing education. And I think that if more efforts were pulled to support the albinism community in Kenya and beyond, there will be more achievements and more accomplishments by people with albinism. I was a beneficiary of the Dr. Choksi Albinism Foundation for a good chunk of my primary school education. And after 2017, I think her support went a really long way in what I accomplished back then, because from that I was able to get a scholarship to Brook House. And so I completed my O-levels, I completed my A-levels recently. I just graduated in June. And currently, I'm on a gap year, hoping to join university next year. Yes. So, from 2017, every time the KCP results come out, there's always someone who points out that your record has not been broken, or Goldalyn's record has not been broken. And one thing I'm proud of is not necessarily the fact that my name is on it, but the fact that I'm representing a minority that will benefit a lot from the exposure, in terms of reaching more people who can support the people with albinism, children with albinism, in terms of their education, basic needs, glasses, sunscreen, all of that. So I think one thing that makes me really happy is that even with that record still standing, I'm glad that there will be many people with albinism that will be able to be supported by people who will listen to my story or read about my story and be inspired, because I am a testimony of what happens when a person or a child with albinism gets the support that they need in terms of their education and their social life.
Right, my name is Lois Lihanda, the Program Officer of Dr. Choksi Albinism Foundation. And today we are here to celebrate the milestone that the children have made, and also just giving thanks to NCBA and all our supporters for the good job they have done all throughout the year. We have had a number of children going to school without being chased away from school fees, and therefore we saw it fit to give thanks to those people who have supported us. And our major projects are glasses and education, because as you all know, albinism is a skin condition that is characterized by the lack of pigment in the eyes, hair, and the skin. And our major disability, as Dr. Choksi sees it from her perspective, is the eyes. And therefore we give free glasses, which we know is very essential for school-going children and education, basically. So, so far we have helped almost 800 children, and we are really grateful to NCBA and also NAVDAT and other organizations which have been our supporters. So I'm also a beneficiary, and I thought it being nice to come back and give thanks to the foundation. I got my support from my high school in the same organization, and also tertiary. I have done public relations and journalism as well, like you guys. Yeah, and because of that help, I thought, and the challenges that I've experienced have pushed me to come and also see other people with albinism getting the same support, because I've personally been helped. So I thought it is so good to also come and give back to the foundation. So that is majorly what we do. I want to thank NCBA and Dr. Choksi for the good work that they have done. And it's so satisfying when you see children who are, especially from the rural areas, who have not had any exposure to such kind of help coming up, because they have potential, but because of stigmatization and lack of self-confidence, you find most of them are being neglected. But when we go and seek them out and see them, like Koldalin, who has just spoken right now, she's a part of our success story, and we see the potential that she has brought, and that was through our support. So we are really grateful, and we are here again celebrating and giving thanks to God above all for the good job that He has helped us to do. All right. The significance of today's party, as you've seen, we have those who have been, as a success story, usually come and give a talk towards the other ones who are coming behind them. So one of the significance is to encourage others who are coming up, that there is help, there is support, no need to be alarmed because of lack of school fees, because most of the children with albinism come from low socioeconomic background. But our foundation, as you have seen, that is part of our job. So just giving hope to people with albinism that there is support and they can make it, because we have people who have made it, and they are here to also show them that it is possible. Albinism is just a condition. It's not, a life sentence. We were not going to make it because of the eye problem. Yeah, so basically that's it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Sawa.
Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.